BlackRock is back in the news, and this time, things that they did behind the scenes are coming to light. The things that have been found in the last 24 hours are mind-blowing, especially for people who love Shiba Inus. What's the big surprise, though? Let's find out. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Yesterday, there was another big crash in the crypto market. This time, though, it wasn't a Bitcoin ETF loss that caused the chaos. Instead, many people were surprised by the reason for this drop. A lot of investors are getting ready for market crashes these days, especially since companies like Grayscale are pulling money out of Bitcoin ETFs all the time. It is clear that the cause is different when it doesn't follow this trend. What did happen this time? Well, this tweet says that Bitcoin dropped $6,000 all of a sudden in just minutes after news of recent political unrest. Also, you should know this. Tensions in geopolitics have a big effect on how investors feel. If a conflict gets worse, even if it's not directly linked to the financial markets, buyers may become scared and unsure. When buyers don't know what will happen next, they often sell dangerous assets like cryptocurrencies in search of better havens. This causes prices to drop quickly. Second, because it is still new and unstable, the crypto market is very responsive to news and events. Any news, but especially news about tense political situations or stricter rules by the government, can cause buyers to sell in a hurry as they try to avoid losses or unknowns. Last but not least, the way global markets are linked means that events in one area can have big effects on many asset groups, including cryptocurrency. For this reason, news of rising tensions in this area can have an impact on financial markets around the world, causing a larger sell-off. So yesterday, the crypto market went crazy and was put through a tough stress test with nearly $1 billion worth of trades being canceled. Shiba Inu is one of the assets most influenced by this negative trend. According to data from CoinGlass, $3.63 million worth of Shiba Inu has been sold in the last 24 hours. This number of dogs being sold means that a huge $14.8 trillion worth of Shiba Inus were sold during this time. For those who don't know what liquidations mean, they are when exchanges close traders' accounts against their will to stop further losses. Basically, it means selling assets to cover losses, which can make the market even more volatile during times of trouble. With $14.8 trillion worth of Shiba Inu sold in just 24 hours, these numbers are truly amazing. A lot of people see more than just numbers on a computer. It's a physical symbol of big losses and insecurity. Large-scale liquidations like these must make buyers scared and panicked. Without a doubt, this finding made things worse, causing a lot of new and current buyers to sell their crypto investments for fear of losing even more money. When someone is under a lot of pressure and sells all of their investments at the first sign of trouble, they are said to have paper hands. But it's important to know that this is a normal first response, especially among people who are new to the crypto area. Many people make hasty decisions because they are afraid of missing out or losing everything on the Bitcoin market, which is always changing. As much as it's easy to blame or judge, it's important to remember that these responses are normal, given the situation and the emotional ups and downs that come with dealing in cryptocurrency. Now things start to get interesting. In the middle of the confusion, something interesting shows up. While fear selling was going on in the market, one Twitter user says BlackRock jumped in and bought Bitcoin worth $110 million. The amount of Bitcoin they hold now for their ETF is crazy, $19 billion. Basically, BlackRock's move is an example of buying the dip, a method used by experienced investors to make money when the market goes down by buying assets at lower prices. This method lets buyers build up their portfolios with more assets while taking advantage of short-term changes in the market. We all know that experienced buyers like to buy when the price goes down. It lets them buy assets at lower prices, which could help them make more money when the market finally recovers. It also shows that buyers are optimistic about the asset's long-term chances, since they think that the short-term drop doesn't represent its true value. But now you may be wondering, what's coming up? At least one Twitter user pointed out that Bitcoin dropped 4% right when yesterday's problem started. In a similar situation that happened before, when emotions rose, Bitcoin also fell by 4%. The important thing to note is that in both cases, recovery happened within days. Overall, this shows that even though global issues may cause market drops at first, the Bitcoin market is strong because it can recover fairly quickly. It shows how short-lived market responses to global events are and how important it is to keep a long-term view even when short-term changes happen. When it comes to Shiba Inu, though, there's more going on than just the price chart. It's natural for people to only look at the price chart, which makes sense. But when you look at it from a different angle, this method seems a bit short-sighted. It's the same as focusing only on someone's clothes and not their personality or achievements. Yes, how someone looks is important, but what's really going on is just as important, if not more important. When it comes to Shiba Inus, it's important to note the new changes, especially with Shibarium. Shibarium scan shows a surge in activity that has never been seen before. With 347,000 deals just in the last 24 hours, the number of daily transactions has gone through the roof. This sudden increase in activity on Shibarium shows how important it is to look at more than just the price chart and keep an eye on what's really going on in a project. At the end of the day, these improvements and new ideas are what make long-term growth and value development possible. Shibarium activity has been going through the roof, reaching its highest point since March 25. This is an amazing 600% rise from just 4 days ago. The way Shiba Inu's network works has changed in a big way. Also, let's not forget that the Shiba Inu community became worried when Shibarium activity dropped to almost nothing. Holders were very worried about this sudden drop because Shibarium was once a very popular platform with hundreds of millions of trades. Its sudden inactivity was very bad news. Now, though, there is some good news. Work on Shibarium has begun to rise again. This rise is good news for everyone who owns a Shiba Inu, because it could mean that people are interested in and using the site again. This is where the official Shiba Inu developer came in. Lucy, the main marketing expert for the Shiba Inu team, recently said something positive about the future of Shibarium. Lucy sent a strong tweet to the Shiba Inu community to comfort them that the team was dedicated to making Shibarium successful in the Bitcoin market. She made it clear that their goal is to get Shibarium to the top of the coin market, no matter who comes or leaves the team. Lucy posted, "We won't stop," showing how determined they were to keep going. Lucy also said she thought the cryptocurrency market would keep going through dips, even when it was a bull market. This is especially true as the spot cryptocurrency ETF in Hong Kong or any other spot ETF gets approved. There were rumors earlier this week that a spot ETF that would let buyers access Bitcoin and Ethereum is almost ready to be approved in Hong Kong. The acceptance of a spot ETF in Hong Kong or any other big financial center makes it possible for large investors to get into the cryptocurrency market. This could make more people want to buy cryptocurrencies and drive up their prices. We all remember what happened and what is still happening in the crypto world since the US gave the green light to the Bitcoin ETF. It's a big step towards cryptocurrency becoming widely used and accepted as legitimate investments. It looks like the crypto area will have a bright future soon. But what do you think about that? Leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.